these clicks, like they're addicted to the fame. You know what I'm saying? Like they're addicted to the fame, bro. Like they don't think about the consequences of their actions. How many of these individuals we already seen get indicted? Look at all these young rappers. Lights out, lights out. Every other few months, there's another dude. Boom, lights out.
Where do you draw the line with street dudes creating content to change their life? Because I just saw an interview with Glasses Malone from the West Coast talking about how he doesn't fault anyone for this, but they need to be accountable for their actions, though. So, what kind of things do you feel is appropriate to talk about, not appropriate?
I mean, let me tell you something. Anything that can incriminate somebody else or incriminate yourself, you shouldn't be talking about. You shouldn't be talking about certain cases and certain things from the past that don't concern you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, people do need to be held accountable for what they say, because nowadays people are mad reckless with the things they say and the things they talk about. Is like, yo, bro, like it's just like we go back to WAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what he did, he's got to be held accountable as an artist for, you know, for talking where he's not supposed to be talking. There's certain things you talk about, there's certain things you don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what platform you got. You know what I'm saying? It's like these old gangsters that retired and write these tell-all books and start telling stories about, you know, people that got, whatever popped or whatever the hell. There's certain things that should be, left alone. You know what I mean? Like if it's just, again, it goes back to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? They need to get held accountable. People shouldn't be talking about certain things online.
I think it's worse when you're doing a live stream, because sometimes people just feel so comfortable and then they just say whatever, like what you would normally say in the company of like maybe just a few of your friends. And then it just comes out and you're not like
Is
fully
that dudes?
cognizant that you let that out, you know?
A lot of these dudes, bro, like I said, they just want to get shock value, and they start talking crazy to try to get the, I guess, the views or whatever it is, bro. I don't know, the accolades, whatever they do, and they just start talking things they shouldn't talk about, bro. You know what I mean? They indict themselves. They talk about certain things. They put certain things on thing. Bro, like, listen, bro. At the end of the day, bro, if you're gonna do stupid things and you're gonna talk about stupid things, you're gonna get stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? Play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
So one of the things I saw Glasses Malone say though was kind of like it's better for somebody to like be maybe sharing information about their trauma, the stuff that they've witnessed, experienced, you know, not saying like to snitch or do all those type of things, but like to share what they've, seen than to go hit a lick and stuff like that, because they can make money online by doing content.
Let's keep it real. That's what rap is. Rap was telling the story of our environment. That's really how rap started, was rapping about things you saw in the hood, in the everyday life of somebody. People took it somewhere else and made up different things. But once you start name dropping, I saw this dude do this, or I seen this, and you kind of dry snitching, you know what I'm saying? So there's certain things that, like I said, there's a place and time for everything. But I think nowadays dudes just don't have any filter, bro. They so desperate to get these clicks, like they're addicted to the fame. You know what I'm saying? Like they're addicted to the fame, bro. Like they don't think about the consequences of their actions. How many of these individuals we already seen get indicted? Look at all these young rappers. Lights out, lights out. Every other few months, there's another dude. Boom, lights out. Another dude, lights out. And they had promising careers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes had promising careers and were going, in places that, Little Dirk, you know what I mean? Pooh Shiesty. What's this little dude from the Bronx that was wilding out? Damn, I forget his name. Hocus be dealing with him. I can't remember his name right now. Little young guy that got caught on camera doing all that crazy shit. They caught him because of his jeans and all that stupid shit.
I don't
I can't.
remember.
The little dude that
It
got
just
like
kind of
30
blends
years.
together after a while.
Yeah, but it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes are on the top of the game. Radio spins all over the place. They just get so comfortable thinking that they're not gonna get caught, bro. Like at the end of the day, there has to be some type of consequences for your actions, bro. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you need to take a minute, sit back, and think before you react. Because even when I caught my case, it was 30 seconds. It was like this, boom, cost me all that time. It was a reaction like this, boom. So sometimes you got to sit back and put the ego to the side and put the different thoughts to the side and really think about what you're going to do and how it's going to hurt. So, sometimes it takes a bigger man to walk away from a situation than it is to react. I know a lot of people won't agree with that because they got their pride thing, but when you got a lot to lose, bro, and it's over a little car accident or it's over a little dumb somebody stepped on your sneakers, sometimes you got to be the bigger man and be like, you know what, don't worry about it, bro. Have a nice day, bro. Keep it pushing. Because if you fly his top, if you ain't got the lawyer money for it, you going down. And even with the lawyer money, because some of these kids got millions of dollars and they still go down.
The time, though, the time that is wasted, the energy, you know what I mean? Like where like that could have been
That's what I'm
going
trying to
towards your
say.
career.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like a lot of this shit, like, bro, like I say, I do agree with it. Not for nothing. I like Glasses Malone. He's always been, from the perception, he's always been a solid dude. Always had good music. You know what I mean? And I believe in it. I think he's 100% right with that. Everybody should be held accountable for their words, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of tricky because like what he was saying too is like he sees these guys on stream, right? And he wants them to win. He wants them to be able to make a life for themselves outside of committing crimes and being in the hood, right? But it's like there has to still be a line there, right? But I just think that the problem is that this type of content has become so normalized. Like we would have never seen this in the 90s. Like this was like or be
Hell
very
no, bro.
rare, you know
But
what I
in the
mean?
90s, listen, first of all, in the 90s, it was a point that real people in the streets didn't even allow their pictures to be taken, not
Right.
alone get on a video. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different society right now. It's a whole different society. And that's, again, we're going in a whole thing of like the situation with Moolah. Everybody in the background was rooting for the dude and what he did. He did the Wemby. He fumbled and we won. What's up, bro? Let's go to something else.
All right, man.